Okay. Okay, a small riverboat. A small riverboat makes its way through the dark and murky waters of the Seastum River under a pitch-black sky. An orange light on the boat casts a shadow on the water. It seems like a torch, but a closer look reveals a Fire Ganassi woman sitting in the boat with 6 human men. She has chains binding her hands and feet, and bruises cover her body. Don't look down when... This needs music. Hang on. Don't look down, witch! A human voice breaks the silence. Your work is not done yet. The fountain of your demon is up here, correct? It's not a demon. She mutters, but is immediately met with a smack to her face. I didn't ask what you call the beast, just where it is. An hour of drifting quietly ends as their boat's bottom catches in the muddy bank. The humans dressed in Agrian uniforms stand up and exit the small vessel. Their leader stands and faces the Ganassi woman. Your fountain of knowledge is close. Yes, we are almost there. Her response is interrupted by the human man grabbing the back of her neck and dunking her head in the water. She pulls herself up slowly, but is pushed back down by the man's boot. The water bubbles around her head and her arms flail. What's wrong? I thought your pagan god gifted you with eternal life, did he not? Why do you resist, witch? The man releases his foot, and the Fire Ganassi manages to pull herself out of the water, gasping for air. The flames of her hair still too soaked to reignite. She pushes herself to her feet and follows the men through the muck. The loud sloshing of the group's trek covers the lighter sounds of their pursuers' footsteps. Where was I? The crew of soldiers walk through knee-deep mud and water until a well appears before them. The well is carved of marble and embedded with holy verses written in a long-forgotten tongue. The men hold their muskets towards the well, and one of the braver souls inches towards it. Their leader shouts, Well, look down it! Do you see the beast? Let her go, Randwick! A voice cries from behind them, and the humans turn their torches to reveal a half-tiefling, half-elven man standing in the dark water. Sword in one hand, pistol in the other. A green gem on his forehead gives a faint glow only noticeable in these especially dark conditions. Daedalus, Randwick greets him. You make the mistake of still seeing this creature as a woman. Is the taint on her soul that invisible to you? You do not know what you're doing, Theodore. Please, no! Randwick responds with an unforeseen force begins to move under his hat. I think I know exactly what I'm doing. His hat falls in the water as ethereal golden antlers begin to sprout from his forehead. He looks down and notices the Fire Ganassi woman trying to limp away and cuts her leg with his rapier. Where are you going? She falls and her blood mixes and kicks with the kicked. She falls and her blood in the water mixes with the kicked up dirt. Daedalus scowls at his former friend, but seeing this calloused action from him, he looks to his blade and realizes what he must do. The two men begin to rush each other, but are interrupted by a blast of purple light coming up from the well. Randwick turns to face it. Ah, yes! Face me, you heathen creature! Two large black wings, each 20 feet across, spread from the pillars of light, and the purple glow gives way to reveal an owl-like face. For 85 years, a bottle lay buried in the sand on the beach outside of Archwell. Thousands of travelers' footsteps passed over it, unnoticing its cry. I'm actually going to save that full recap, that recap for next week. But anyway, so last week you had just tried to sell your ship to the people in the small town of Seastum. After much going back and forth with a deal of the people of Seastum, you finally managed to convince the dockmaster to sell your ship despite all of the bodies and raptors the ship was covered with. You managed to hide most of the bodies in your bag of holding. You still have those. However, after this long venture of trying to sell your ship, you did sail all the way down to the source of the river and find the swampy land in which the Randwick tree exists. At the Randwick tree, Yogu used his nature-like senses to look out and see the Randwick tree as which he did. I did not describe the Randwick tree, but you did see the large tree.
Yeah, I killed a deer.
And as he saw it, it seemed that like branches and vines came up out of the water and swallowed a deer down into the mud below it. You had all decided that before you engage the Randwick tree, you would use Yogu's ability to find a tree, not the Randwick tree, but a different tree, and hop over to Oldcaster to do a quick little shopping tour. I would like to also remind you that you have Dirty Harry, Cocoa Hooves, and Silver Tongue in your bag of holding. They're all dead, and you kind of wanted to sell the cadavers to Magna. But right. Other than that, you sit in your sub as your sub is now close to bottoming out on the river or on the lake bed. As you're getting very close to the muddy bank where the lake becomes this like swampland, you're all sitting in there deciding your next step. The top of your submarine is exposed, and you can hop up and walk out if you want.
So we have not teleported to Oldcaster yet.
I mean, we can quick play that if you just want to go ahead and teleport to Oldcaster.
No, I just wanted to make sure that I understood where we were.
Yeah.
See, I assumed we ended the last episode walking through like a golden archway in the middle of a tree.
Okay. I was trying to give you guys a RP opportunity there, but if you just want to be an Oldcaster,
up to you guys.
I mean, I'll say Yogu. He finds the tree, and he casts it. I think it has a fairly long casting time. Actually, it's only in actions. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. It only lasts for
1 round.
Yeah, so like we gotta hoof it through this tree.
So I guess Yogu, he kind of raises his hands, and then the tree, I imagine the trunk almost like splits, down the mid, open, and forms like an archway. And there's like this swirling, like golden green light or something. And then Yogu says, "Quick, through, now."
Yeah, how quick are we talking about?
Now, Roger, now. Go!
Right. I grab Bungus and hop through.
Perlin notices a mushroom growing on the side of the tree and grabs it as he's walking through.
You can eat mushrooms later, Perlin. Through now.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, take your time, Perlin. I mean, you probably wouldn't lose an arm or anything.
As you all walk through, Jesse, you weren't here when I said this. I fixed your token finally.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. But as you walk through, you are kind of on the outskirts of Oldcaster. You're up near this road, but well into the little forest beyond here. You walk down the road for about 5 minutes, and you see Magna's shop on the other side, or to one side of you.
All right. I wasn't really part of that whole, bodies for science kind of thing, but if you wanna do that, I guess this is probably the best spot.
Yes, we should sell the bodies. They're far too rotten now to eat, so might as well get some use out of them.
I mean, I don't know. She'll buy just about anything, but corpses, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I wouldn't mind buying a couple potions, though, for myself, so have to head in there anyway.
Magna's little shed is made of these mostly just tree trunks kind of growing out of the ground, and vines create a small veil over an archway on the door. As you step in, you hear the sloshing of something brewing.
What does it smell like?
It smells like kind of bleachy.
Oh,
Ooh, not inviting.
don't drink that.
Is she just pouring bleach into all of her potions?
It helps cut them.
She cuts them with bleach.
I guess at least it's not fentanyl.
Gives them some bulk.
How you doing, Magna?
Yes, what is it?
I came to do a little perusing, and I think this little fella here, I don't believe you've met our newest companion. Magna,
She's
this is Nox. Nox, this is Magna. She can't see you, but she knows exactly where you are. Don't steal anything.
Ah,
Who cares?
I see.
She doesn't
she-
see.
She kind of
She's lying.
she's kind of holding her hands in a precarious position. She's kind of got like the T-Rex stance with how she walks, and she's kind of just walks up to you, Roger, and then she just starts wiping her hands on you, and you notice her hands were just previously soaked in something.
Magna dear, what were you just working on?
Oh, I make so many things. It's hard to remember. I can't remember if I was making a potion of fire breathing or a potion of animal friendship. They're so similar.
Well, I guess there could be worse things.
Oh, sorry, sweetie. My towel rack's right there, you see.
I turn around and look over my shoulder, and I'm like, yeah, here, let me hand this to you.
As she wipes her hands on the towel rack, it slowly starts catching on fire.
My God.
Yeah, I'm gonna, step outside real quick and, go to the stream that we passed a little bit away, and I'm just gonna rinse really quick. I'll be right back. And just fucking book it out the door.
As you do this, like, cinders start appearing on your clothes.
Oh my God.
Nothing major, but enough to get you running.
Mm-hmm.
So, what can I do for my favorite customers? Favorite.
Why did you say that twice? Are we really your favorite customers?
Well, it's just I haven't seen that one that used to come with you for quite some time now.
Oh, with the dreamy eyes.
Well, not quite how I would describe him. More the big, strong scales.
What does Yogu know about Daiwar? I don't know if that's really been described to Yogu before.
Yogu's probably Daiwar's been mentioned. You
I feel
fought
like
him.
oh, that's true. I feel like he's
Yeah.
heard of him, like in passing, but not like any kind of details. Oh, Yoku's not sure. He's not around anymore. But
As she's holding the towel's like completely in flames right now, and she seems to be very oblivious to the fact she's holding fire. Essentially,
are you okay? Your hands seem a little hot.
she just drops it on the ground and starts stomping it out. So it was fire breathing.
Yes. Magna, Witchwoman. We have bodies to sell. Will you buy?
You're not a cop, are you?
Well,
No.
How fresh are they?
How fresh are they? Like a couple days? No, it's been longer than that, hasn't it?
I don't
It's been
think
like a week.
It's been a week. 4 days to a week, give or take. You will buy, yes?
It's gonna be a discount if it's that old. You know, I typically buy them a bit fresher than this.
fresh.
How fresh are we talking?
Hey, now. She's like holding her hand out, trying to find a face to shush, but just catch an air.
Yogu's just curious. No need to worry. Discounts.
Where
How
are
much?
these bodies? What like, did you carry them here, or?
Yogu looks over to Nox. You have the bodies, yes?
I do. I pull out my little sack. I open it up and just kind of shake it.
As you do this, a dead centaur flops out, followed by a dead, very large, smelly Goliath. And did you want to keep Silvertongue for now?
I think we did, yeah.
Alright.
This
So-
one's not for sale.
As you're shoving him back in the bag. Well, that one looked pretty burned. I don't think I could use much for that one anyway. She starts, like, rubbing her hands all over the bodies, patting them down. It's quite the handy little sack you've got there. Your friend's quiet. Anyway. The rigor mortis has already set in pretty bad on this one.
But look at the quality, yes? Look. No,
You know, that's kind of a cruel joke.
Realizing Yogu realized she's fucking blind. Well, you could take Yogu's word for it, although the rigor-mortis, whatever you just said.
The rigor mortis.
Yes, thank you, Damien. It set in, the
It
bodies
sounds
are
so
still...
racist when he says it. He says it with a hard R. So...
Although it's set in, the bodies, they're still good quality. Look. Or, sorry, no, don't look. Feel. Yes.
I'll give you... I'll give you $350 for the big one, and $4 for the horseman. The hooves are a bit more useful, regardless of how much the meat has rotted.
A lot more than I thought we'd get, honestly.
Well, they're chunky boys.
350.
There's a lot of body there, so
is
$750 total is what she's offering.
Yogu leans over to the rest of the group. Is $750? Is that a good amount?
Make it 900.
Roll a persuasion check. No!
Can Yogu help Damien
No.
somehow?
I feel like, with his lizard wizard garb, I mean, I feel like she'd be distracted by his
Hmm?
You
forceful
know,
presence.
Hmm?
I just don't see how Magna specifically would be very concerned about how
Well, she
Yogu
had a
looks.
crush on Dyror, and
Or she's
She had a
like
crush on Dyror because she rubbed his arm, and his arm was big, strong, and scaly.
I mean, Yogu's isn't necessarily big and strong, but it is scaly.
he has strength more in his head rather than his arms.
Yes, Yogu is very, very smart.
Almost looks like a hydrocephalic.
Yes, what Damien said.
Did I hear someone say phallic?
Well, you see, Dyror had that monitor build, you know, the big, strong thing. Yogu's more of a skink.
Hey now, I haven't known Yogu to sleep with anyone, much less get around.
Yoku did not do well at the end. Yoku will tell you that. Look, instead of insulting Yoku, we can
Lizardy, like, body terms. So monitor and skink is what I can.
yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
No, that's really funny.
So 900 is what we agreed on, correct?
750. Take it or leave it. She starts sniffing the air. 745. This one's gonna be fun to clean up.
I think that actually might be me. I burned a little hair recently.
Nope. Now I'm getting the burnt hair too.
745.
That's definitely Goliath poop.
Should we add 745 to the ship funds, or?
I'll tell you what. If you don't want to, I'll tell you what I can do. If you want to buy some potions, you could probably buy 900 worth of potions for these two bodies rather than get any money.
I mean, it's not a bad deal.
That works for me.
Don't think I particularly need any potions. I still have some
I know
greater.
Bungus wanted potions is the reason I'm mentioning it.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
I definitely also need potions.
I'll give you 900 of the stock, because, I mean, you know, I could always use more potions of Hill Giant strength.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right,
And I can make some potions of speed, some
oh, you
potions
have
of
one of
slip-
those? A potion of speed?
Well, I have very limited quantity. Not many centaur bodies come in here, you know.
Is that something you could be willing to part with? A potion of speed? I could certainly
I
be
have
interested.
One.
How much?
It's one of my pricier items at 400 gold.
I mean,
I want that. Definitely add that to the list. Can I get
Hang on. Is somebody keeping track of what all you're buying? I have like charts of
Yeah,
prices
I can.
over here, but somebody should keep track of
I can write it down.
purchases.
someone needs to be the shopping cart.
I will be the shopping cart.
Right then.
Grab my not work notes. and
Speaking of
go.
shopping cart, have I complained about how my fucking debit card info got stolen yet?
You did. Debit card?
It was my fucking debit card.
Dude,
Yeah.
that fucking sucks, dude. Never take that shit with you anywhere.
God.
I'm really sorry about that. I thought it was your credit card, and I was like, that sucks. But I mean, at least
Well,
it's
no,
not like...
so they'll reimburse it, but so I have like two $0 charges from. I have two charges, one for like 60 and one for like 80 for a website that I'd never heard of, Sheen.com, and then two $0 charges for like two other clothing websites that I'd never heard of, and those might still come through. So I only lost like $140, but
Still
it's
not something you want to lose. But yeah, I would just
I
keep your
disputed it, but yeah.
keep your debit card at home. Only take your credit card.
Well, all I have is
Practically
my
2
debit
gallons
card.
of gas.
That's practically 2 gallons, guys. It's a fucking oil change, which I've been needing. Anyway.
All right, so one potion
Potion
of
of
speed.
speed. She has.
You said
potions of-
400.
400 for a potion of speed. Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of which, where is my note sheet?
She's. You said
I have a pencil.
how many potions of healing she has available?
Pretty much limitless on
Basic.
basic. Like as you look behind her, there's a shelf just filled with red potions. The higher shelves are a bit more So she only has 1 potion of speed. She has what's the highest one? Superior, right?
Supreme is the highest, so it's
Not the highest, but like it goes.
Third tier is superior.
Yeah, third tier. So she has 5 superior healings, 1 supreme healing.
Is Supreme
superior healing?
Is Supreme a full heal, like instantly, or is it dice based? I don't remember.
I want to say it's like 80. No, that's potion of vitality or something like that. That's like 100 hit points or whatever instant.
Oh, gotcha.
I think supreme healing though is like something ridiculous.
Oh yeah, here it is. 10d4 plus 20.
Yeah. Superior healings
Still
are
really
going to be 450.
Okay. Our basic healing pots 50.
Basic healing pots are 50.
Okay.
Supreme healing is going to be 1300. And she only has 1 of those.
And you said she had 4 superiors?
I said 5, I think.
Okay.
Yes, I'd also like, do you have any sort of something that I could apply to my weapon to make it that I could light on fire while I swing it?
She starts rubbing her head. She starts rubbing her chin. She's a little
Like oil.
If you're just looking for, basic oil, I have actually a couple of flasks. Oh shit!
Do you have like a...
Who do we lose?
I have 2 he dropped for a second.
Oh.
If you're just looking for some, basic like lantern oil, I have a couple you could have. But I mean, it's not magical. After you swing it around, it'll probably just fly off. But
Right. Do you think it would stick on for like a minute?
Oh, I think that's between you and luck
God?
there. Yeah. Raw, I don't know actually
Right.
how that would work. But if you are just looking for like basic flasks of oil, I do have 2 that came with my hooded lantern as part of my pack.
Got it. Yeah, I'm mostly just... I don't necessarily think I want to get my weapon enchanted to deal fire damage, but I definitely think I want fire damage for this coming fight.
Oh, against a tree? Yeah,
Mhm.
that makes sense.
fair. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I tried to turn on my camera and that just ruined everything. Because I wanted you to see. She's rubbing her chin and she's like, I can't think of anything I've made recently that would set things on fire.
I mean, imagine.
As she's picking up her charred and burned towel, she does have some potions of fire breathing, and she says, I think potentially this might be able to set your sword on fire for a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds or so. So, like 3 turns.
Like I breathe on it, or do
5
I
turns.
just smack it with my sword?
I'm gonna say if you dip your sword in it, I'll give you an extra 1d6 fire damage for 5 rounds.
Deal.
Okay.
How much for that?
Fire breath, 150.
Fine.
Could Yoku get 1 or 2 of those too? The fire breath.
The 450 for fire breath potions.
Wait, how many does she have?
She has about 10 of those.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Alright, so I'm trying to keep track here what everyone's getting. So, you said a fire breathing for Damien,
Mhm.
And then 2 for Yogu.
Yes, please.
Or do you want 3?
Does Yoga want 3?
Yeah.
She does have pretty much greater healings are going to be 150. She does have pretty much limitless on greater healings too.
I mean, I'll take 3. I mean, how much money do we have to spend?
You have 430 gold that I'm holding of yours.
Oh, that's right. You have my money. I forgot. I'll take.
Then also, I mean, we did sell the ship once.
Oh yeah, are we?
So we need to divide. We never divvied out those funds.
Well, I assumed we put it in the ship funds.
Did anyone check to see if we actually put it in there?
Oh, your ship is Your ship is updated. You had to dump some stuff to get onto the ship because the ship cannot haul as much as your other ship. By the way.
Yeah.
I did put it in the old ship's amount of money.
Yeah, the old ship just got updated to the new ship. So.
Oh, okay.
Right. And I'm just saying, like, I added the gold that we got from selling the BBC to our old amount of ship funds. I have not added our second sell, which I think we were going to just off-screen at severe discount. I don't remember what we settled on.
Yeah, well, because we just got, 18 for the ship?
That sounds right.
So I was thinking probably somewhere in the neighborhood of, 12, 14. Would probably be pretty fair. If the ship's probably worth about 20, we sold it for 18, we maybe get, 60%.
Seems right. So 14,000?
I think that's what we'd try to sell it for.
Yeah. That's up the DM, but...
yeah, I don't know if they agree, but I think about 14.
Would that be 14 plus the 18, or is the 14 total?
No, that'd be
14
plus the 18.
God damn, we're rich.
Yeah, we've already got 31,455 in the ship, so don't feel bad if, the thing you want, you need to dip into the ship funds. It's not like we ever pay our employees.
Sure, they don't survive long enough.
You do need to pay them.
I mean, we could.
But if they die, we don't have to pay them.
They don't have anything in their contract that says we have to pay their widow or for their orphan child. They have to fend for themselves.
Assuming they have a widow or an orphan child.
Or both.
I guess I should have changed to the
an orphan child bride or an orphan child and an orphan widow.
The second one.
I believe they deserve to die in the first
All
one.
of your crew are just sitting on... Wait a second, you left the box. You left the heart-shaped box.
Yeah.
I thought we bottled it.
We bought...
we bottled the
BBC.
Yeah, so you can't get to the heart-shaped box funds.
Well, we would have brought some with us.
Could we just bring big-ass bags of gold or something?
No, we have a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh,
you do have a bag of holding.
I would say that I think a reasonable, we would have probably done, 1,500 each to just have us spending money for this trip. I mean, we knew we were going to buy some stuff. Or we can say, hey, Magda, put these away for us. We're going to come back after we sell the ship.
Which I think is also reasonable.
And then just spend the whatever money we get from the second sale while we're here.
Yeah. Which seems the most reasonable to God.
I don't actually care if you just have the ship funds on you, but if you want to sell the ship immediately after this, because I will say some of you are asking for some items that are pretty expensive.
Yeah, I think
Is that Roger?
I think continuity-wise, I think we tell Magna, here's what we want. We're gonna come back and pay for it in a couple hours, and then we just go.
Well, you do have $900 free if you spend them at the shop or these 2 bodies.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're already there. We're already.
While this is going on, you look over at Perlin, and you see Perlin's eyes are completely dilated, and he just seems a little different, maybe after eating that mushroom.
I don't think he should be wearing the hat in this current state. I will be acting captain while he is.
You seen Spider-Man No Way Home?
No.
Uh-huh.
There's a moment in it where nothing. Anyway.
Oh, don't worry, you're not gonna spoil anything for me. I won't remember.
But there's just a moment where Doctor Strange knocks his soul out of his body, like he does in the Doctor Strange movies, and he keeps trying to like take something from him, but his hands Spider-Man's hands just keep like smacking it away. Anytime
it's
you reach
almost like
towards
a perfect
Perlin,
defense.
yeah, he has like this insane reaction time. It's not even him; it's just his mechanical arm that's doing it.
I knew that thing was cursed. Bewitched, I tell you. Alright, Magna. One other thing I was wondering if you had were poisons. And not the sprinkle in someone's food and get rid of evil husband. I'm talking about something I could put on my blades and give someone a proper talking to.
You swear you're not a cop?
Magna, you know me by now.
There he is.
Right. That's Mr. President. Get down, Mr. President.
Sorry, Bungus. Bungus is here.
Fungus's hangover finally wears off.
He comes
Just
with
in time for
with
Perlin
an
to be,
Irish coffee.
just in time for Perlin to be zonked out on mushrooms. That is the canonical reason why Perlin is not mentally present this session. He ate a mysterious mushroom. Anyway, she does have poisons. I cannot find my fucking poison chart. Career supplies. Poison bath.
I was gonna have the full get up. I didn't realize that I had the presidential background going. I was gonna have no background and me run. Like, if there was a way that I would run from the other side of my house and be like, "No, Bungus is coming!" No!
All right. She does have poisons for 75 gold each. Weak poisons for 75 gold. Strong poisons for 150. They're pretty much just going to be like inverse healing potions. So like
44
it'll
plus
add
4 for a greater.
Yeah,
Sick.
it'll add 2d4 plus 4 to anything you hit. If you dip your blade in it.
2d4?
Or
So for the weak one, it would. If you're saying it's like a healing potion, it'll be 2d4 plus 2. And then a greater-
1d4 for the weak one, 2d4 for the strong one.
Okay. Alright.
2d4 plus 4 for the strong one.
Yeah, I'll take 2. I'll take 4 of the stronger ones.
Alright.
And you said that was 150 each?
150 each.
Alright, 150. She has 4 of those?
Yes.
Alright, and then, we haven't done healing potions yet. I know someone had mentioned it, but I skipped over it because I thought we could do those at the end. Hey, Bungus,
Why do you have that background?
I've got a bunch of like default, like I've just got a bunch saved for
That's awesome.
this reason.
Hey, Bungus, you were over there, I think, picking your nose, but, wasn't gonna comment on it before, but, Magna here said, she might have some, she mentioned potions of, what'd you say it was? Giant strength?
Ooh.
Okay. I've got some potions of hill giant strength.
Ooh.
Well, I don't have them right now, but I mean, give me 2 hours with this body and I can whip something up. She smacks Dirty Harry's very dirty and very hairy body.
Smacks him right on the ass.
Yeah, I mean, well, like we said, we're gonna put
You
these
guys
elves to
realize
the
that when things die, they immediately shit themselves, and you didn't even clean it out. Now I gotta do that.
That's fine.
You're the expert about it, though. I thought.
We would do it wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm blind. What if I get some on my hands and then I touch my face?
Then you gotta live with
Morgan
pink
said
eye.
it. That's true.
That's true.
Look, I'll add another 200 to whatever you want. If you hose him off outside.
Wait, we have to pay you an extra 200?
No, she's
No.
giving us store credit.
Oh, she's giving.
200 store credit. Yeah.
You have the hose.
We hose them off. I have a water spell. Hold up.
It's a dead body. How bad can it be to hose them off?
It is
Keep
a
it-
Goliath that has shit themselves.
Yeah.
Keep
Shouldn't be
in
that
mind,
hard.
Yogu, we also need to teleport back to the ship.
Oh,
Oh fuck! I missed a detail. So when you guys were leaving, the sun was just setting as you
Oh.
were stepping out of Susta. Right now, as you enter Olcaster, the sun is like pretty high in the sky. It's normal, probably like early morning.
did you all want to go back to the ship today?
Based on the way you were saying that, I'm guessing that's not a possibility.
Oh no, Yogu can only cast that once a day.
Fuck this, Yogu.
Oh no.
What? Yogu thought that was obvious.
What level spell is it?
It's level 6, only one spell slot for it.
Oh shit!
Just stay in the fucking night.
Maybe Yogu should have specified that.
I thought we
come
all
in
did.
regardless.
through, sitting in the
Regardless.
heart-shaped box. One of them's found a ping pong ball, and they're just like throwing it back and forth to each other. And then one of them like misses the catch, and the ping pong ball slides down a grate, and now they have no entertainment for the rest of the time they're there.
The crew will be fine. What could they possibly do in the day that we're gone?
They're professionals.
Morty's just in the kitchen, like breaking every glass, trying to cook one thing.
Eggs.
Eggs are all over the
Disturbance
floor.
in the force. I feel the need to whip something.
As all the eggs like spill onto the floor, Gnome-Tin walks in, immediately slips and like busts his head on the ground.
Oh my god, is he dead?
Oh my god.
Like
is he
cracks
fucking dead?
his head on the fucking
Like $1 Million Baby.
He's a gnome. He's a gnome. Like, you know,
They're sturdy.
it doesn't hurt them as bad.
They don't have as far to
neck
fall.
hits a chair.
Yeah. The shorter you are, the
It's
softer
just a-
you fall.
Precariously placed stool.
Poor gnome.
Dog. Stole my
Or
wife.
the Evil Morty soundtrack. All right.
How much for the stone giant strength potion?
Hill Giant Strength.
Oh, sorry.
She
Hill
said
giant.
she could make one in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Left with that. Hill Giant Strength is 500. I have a price sheet I'm referencing. I'm not ripping you guys off.
No, I mean, you're fine. Everything
believe
has
you.
seemed very reasonable. Okay, we're there. Okay, so we got speed, we got some fire breathings, poisons. I'm pretty sure Fungus wants a strength, but we'll confirm that when he comes back. About healing potions. Anyone?
She said 5 superior, 1 supreme. The supreme is 1300.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have all those written down. I just haven't marked
Yeah.
who needs
The
what.
supreme is 10d4 plus 20. Not quite a full heal, but might as well be.
Yeah.
I think Yoga only wants the fire breathing potions.
Okay.
I often don't use potions.
I will be back for that giant potion.
Yeah. How many do you want?
How many can she make?
She's sniffing Dirty Harry's body. Pokes at him a bit. Probably about 5. They're 500 each, so that would be.
We can afford it.
No. You do have other goodies that are, probably gonna be a bit.
Can
more.
I get 2? Would 2 be not affording the other goodies? The possible
I think we can.
wares that I might get later?
I think we can afford it. Well, I'll mark you down for 2.
All right.
I've got 1,000 gold on me, so
Yeah, I mean, we're about to
It's
sell a
worth
ship
something.
for a second time.
What a
Alright,
lovely sentence.
Bungus got too drunk and missed a lot.
oh wait,
Oh,
did you?
By the way, there was. So when this session gets posted, you and Marty might want to watch the first minute or so, because I started a cutscene that I'm gonna finish at the start of next session,
Okay.
which is the idea there. So
I will watch it before, yes.
some world building for you. Anyway,
Gotcha,
go on.
gotcha.
Taylor, are you aware of what happened last session at all? With the selling the ship?
I know that we sold the ship. That's about it.
Okay, yeah, we bartered and lied our way into selling the ship, got all the money for it, went back into the harbor at night, just put the submarine up to the surface, sucked the ship back into the bottle, and left.
Oh no! I
Time
get
to
what
just-
he's saying, but oh no, I wasn't expecting it. He started to freeze at the beginning. I was like, oh no, he's gonna cut out in the middle of this story.
Oh, what? Did I drop out?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh man.
But yeah, I okay. So you guys bamboozled the guy.
We bamboozled, like, the town. If we're being
Honestly,
completely
as a
honest.
person who's been like re-listening to each session to like take notes and stuff, that is one of my favorite sessions I've ever re-listened to.
I'll have to give it a listen to this weekend.
Like if you want to listen to any session, that's a good one to listen to.
It was a caper, for sure. So much bullshitting and flying by the seat of our pants, and we somehow pulled it off, and then we went back and we're like, you know what'd be really funny? Why don't you just take the ship back?
D&D.
Well, the funniest part is when they decided that, I left the room for a minute.
Yeah.
Dude, so I just
I
come
remember
back
that.
and they're like, all right, we're going to sneak up and steal the ship again. I'm like, God fucking damn it.
It's the infinite money glitch.
It really is. I gave you the infinite money glitch. He said they're going to ruin that's the economy of Oldcaster now, is they're just going to turn it into a chop shop.
Just keep flying up, keep sailing up to different ports, go to the surface, steal a ship, teleport to Oldcaster via plants, and then, chop it up. Alright,
hmm
wrapping up potions here. So, nothing for Yogu. Damien, you said no potions for you?
Damien's getting a fire breathing potion.
Sorry, I meant specifically healing potions.
I never wind up using them. Usually, if it's gonna kill me, I'm already down before I can use the potion.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Nox.
You've crit him 3 times by the time that you go down, so
Pulled a
don't
couple
worry.
of
You've
the
done your job.
Yeah.
super potions.
Sorry, say that again.
A couple of the super potions.
The
The
superiors?
third tier.
Superior.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll do 2 times superior. For Nox. Because I'm going to total all this up at the end. And then Bungus, healing potions.
I guess I should pick up a couple healing potions. Got any graders?
Yeah. It's got
Give me-
graders.
give me- How much are
standards.
graders?
She's got 10 graders, 5 superior, 1 supreme.
How much how much is for a grader?
A grader is...
I think you said 150.
I think I said 150. Yes, 150.
Give me 3. I'll pay it out of pocket.
Alright.
I
So
need
3 times for fungus.
How do I add
Alright.
more?
And then I also am gonna get a greater. Alright, let me do some totaling here.
So just count back to me what all you're getting.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this by person. So Bungus is getting 3 greater healing potions, 2 potions of hill giant strength.
Okay.
Yes, if that comes out of the party, yeah, I'll give my 583 towards it. So
There is 1100 of like
Store
take
credit.
1100 off of you got 1100 store credit is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I was
Nice.
gonna like try to apply that evenly to like sort of the final totals.
oh,
So,
gotcha.
Yeah, don't subtract any of your money yet. That's the math I was gonna do.
Okay, sorry,
No, you're good. All right. So 150 times 3.
sorry, forgive me, sorry.
All right.
Sorry for saying sorry.
Sorry.
So Nox is getting 2 superiors. So it's 900. Damien is getting a potion of fire breathing, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's 150. And then Yogu's getting 2 potions of fire breathing. It's 300.
Yup.
And then
How much would?
Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't know. You go ahead. I didn't know you weren't done.
No, so I was gonna total my own. So that's 4 poisons, a greater healing potion, and a potion of speed.
Now, how much would a bag of holding sell for?
Why can't I
Your
get
fake
a
one?
RuneScape? What
Well,
the
that's a
fuck?
real one.
Yeah, he can make one.
That's not how infusions work.
No,
He can
it's
make
real.
one. No, it's totally real.
It's in the rules.
It's in the rules.
Yes,
If he believes it's real, it's totally real.
I mean, it's real and it works, but it only works so long as he like uses an infusion slot on it, and then he stops using the infusion
Well,
slot.
see,
And it's
here's the thing. I'm going to
Yeah, but-
sell a bag of holding,
Exactly.
and then I'm going to go through my infusions again, so the person that bought the bag of holding will no longer have the bag of holding.
Exactly. It's the boat all over again.
It's the bird
Yeah.
all over
We have
again.
multiple.
Yeah,
infinite
somehow I
glitches.
feel like this is a less
Infinite-
solid loophole.
You opened this Pandora's box, Quentin.
No, I didn't.
I blame the DM. Too
Infinite
permissive.
infinite money
Money
glitches.
Honestly, you guys have made me realize I have been a bit permissive. From here on out, it's no more nonsense. Strict DM.
I am your prison warden / DM.
Don't enjoy the session.
Nobody laugh.
We're not here to have fun. I'm here to
Don't
win.
laugh! Nobody laugh!
Right. So,
Is RuneScape down?
oh, fuck.
What the fuck?
680. Sorry, I'm still doing math here.
Oh, math.
80. Well, I'm trying to split it up so that everyone gets
Okay.
some of the store credit and stuff. So
Oh no, we lost Taylor.
Whoops, I misclicked.
It happens. Did you accidentally join a different Discord?
Yeah, I joined Forge's private talk.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try to turn on my camera. I'm gonna cut out for a second.
It's risky business.
Shit's gonna fucking crash.
so it's 1160. Okay.
Oh,
So Damien, your potion is free.
Mhm.
Yogu, you owe 80 gold,
Okie
which
doke.
I will subtract from the funds that I'm holding of yours.
bunch.
All right.
The Brady Bunch one's the best one so far.
So that is 80 is 300 and All right, and then I owe 930. Nox, you owe 680, and Bungus, you owe 1160.
Uh-oh.
I'm on my phone, so I'm resetting my router.
Can somebody lend me 27?
Oh yeah, I mean I'll give you
You could just give me 27. I will be. Actually, oh man.
no, well, because
Oh,
we're about to
man.
get a bunch of more money, and we're gonna pool
Yeah,
stuff out
because
of the
I
funds.
see some boots in my future, and I don't know how much those are gonna be.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I mean
how long
we
is
will have the
60
money
gold?
for other shopping. This is just
Okay.
sort of clearing some things up. So that's 930 from me. So that
I'm just
leaves
gonna
me with
0. Hope
so
somebody
yeah, so you said
collects the other
27 for you.
27.
All right,
Yes.
I can cover that. So that's 957. Okay, so that's
By the way, a lot of you have magic items that you never touch.
Me? All of
You
us?
do.
there's a
Settle
couple.
I mean, you give us better magic items.
Yeah, but I think he's saying sell them.
Oh,
Also-
What if we need them?
oh. Yeah,
What
what
if
if?
we build it and then we need it?
Yeah,
That's not a hoarder
Um,
mentality.
I didn't
What if-
met.
my magical grav busters break, and then I need to go back to my wraps.
Yes.
Um,
You may at some point face a weapon breaking foe. That is a very real possibility.
If we
I didn't
do, I'm
message him.
suing.
I'm suing for damages.
Yeah.
Mainly, I wish Perlin was here because he has the Phantom Steps and he's never touched them, and it's like he has an item that lets him walk through walls,
What?
and he never uses that ability.
Does he know that he has it?
He probably does
Doesn't
not
he?
remember.
He should be
I think he
reminded.
just doesn't remember that he has the Phantom Steps. But there have been multiple times where I was like, why doesn't he just use the Phantom Steps?
He
Or,
definitely
like,
does not remember that he
Thinking
has
in
them.
hindsight. Yeah. So, which
Shit.
is why I am reminding everybody: check what magic items you have.
I want to
And what
identify my longsword.
What if I were to tell you? It's. No. Your longsword's magic. It's a +1 longsword with like, I think it does like an extra D6 necrotic. On
Definitely
hit,
a good option to consider if I want to use the shield instead.
I'm literally just copying whatever Paper Cut had in his like character sheet onto the item. Like that's it has like a little bonus thing where I think I don't remember Paper Cut's thing, but I think it did damage over time too. Don't quote me on it.
I would also like to know if any of my weapons have. I don't think any of them require attunement. Oh, wait. Render does. Rectangle.
Render definitely does. I don't think rectangle does.
Yeah, I think rectangle it doesn't because it's not really a magical weapon for that purpose.
Did I send you where I found the rectangle is a real weapon?
No, you did not.
It is a real thing someone made, and then somebody else just took that thing they made and made like a magic item D&D sheet out of it.
I'm fucking into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I've only got 2 attuned items.
Mariner's armor.
Actually, no. Oh, right. Yeah. 2. Yeah, only 2 attuned items right now.
Comrade's bracelet is an attunement?
It's not. It
Okay.
does not specify.
If it doesn't specify, it's not.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna go check on the status of my router.
And also, Mariner's armor does not specify that it is attuned, so I'm good. I have one attuned item.
What about the frockroach coat?
Not. It says when worn, not attuned.
Hmm.
So both my armor and frockroach coat are unattuned items.
Nice.
I feel like one of the few things of me being too permissive is you shouldn't be able to wear the frock roach and the armor at the same time.
Well, it's like wearing a shirt underneath your armor.
I'm gonna disagree. If the frock roach coat is not the outermost thing you're wearing, you don't get the effect.
Definitely wearing the coat over the armor.
Yeah, I wear the jacket over
It
top
makes it even
the.
worse.
And that's a bulletproof vest under a trench coat.
Yeah,
The Punisher's been doing it for
James Bond.
years.
I don't know, man.
You can tell me that doesn't work, but just let me know.
You can tell me that doesn't work, but logically you're wrong, so it's up to you.
Look.
It's your game. I'm just making a joke.
If
I
I
am
can't
just
do what I
trying
want,
to
then I quit.
To spread the magic iron love. Okay, I'm back on my PC.
I'm just making a joke.
But
your game.
mostly, I just feel like, one, you already have armor. You don't need the frockroach coat. Maybe give the frockroach coat to somebody who doesn't wear armor. Two,
Does that count? Does that not count as armor?
the
It
frockroach
doesn't count as
coat
armor.
does not count as armor.
So it might be good for somebody who doesn't wear armor, who has some sort of unarmored defense.
Huh. If
Yeah. Yeah. See, my
Roger, I think this would look fantastic.
he looks at Roger as Roger's wearing this thick,
Just
like,
move out of the way,
alligator
Bungus.
hide armor.
Bungus, get out of the way! What the fuck are you doing?
Get your unarmored ass out of my face.
Get you and your stupid ass nipples out of the way!
No, I do give the frockroach coat to Bungus.
Fucking unarmed dumbass. Unarmored dumbass.
I guess
Bye.
I could get rid of my Moon
Welcome
Touch
back.
culture cards. I don't really have anything else that. I guess I have the Ring of Teething, but I like to use that for RP.
The Ring of Tiefling?
Teething, the one that turns my teeth into shark teeth.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Right.
I use it occasionally, mostly in interrogations.
Fair. Let's see.
Bye.
I'm gonna turn off my camera because I genuinely don't. Oh,
Do I need to turn off mine?
I don't know.
It's whenever I thought it was when he tries to turn on or off his
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, he was saying that he was checking on the router, so maybe that was him disconnecting from his phone or reconnecting from the computer.
Could have been.
Wait, hello? Yes. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
here.
Hi.
Hello.
Still isn't working. But anyway, whatever. I can't use my camera. That makes me sad. So, it sounded like you guys had your stuff that you were buying at Magna's, like, all sorted out.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how much you spent in total?
In total. Yes, let me do some math here. In total, we spent 1160 plus 680 plus 80 plus 930. We spent 2850 in gold plus our 1100 store credit.
Okay. Alright, that sounds
and
reasonable.
we took that all from what we already had on us, not the ship funds.
Right.
Right. Or the proposed ship funds that are soon to be in our pockets, hopefully.
I will say you guys did have the thought of, like, we should take all of the money with us. So, you do have the ship funds on you.
Okay.
I love our permissive DM.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely would have brought at least some of the money, if not
It'd be
most
too
of
heavy
it.
to bring it all.
Well, not with a bag of holding.
Yeah, you do have a bag of holding, which is the
I
reason
don't-
I'm saying you could do that.
I just don't think it would all fit in the bag of holding.
What?
With the two bodies, actually,
Bag of-
maybe.
Actually,
holding,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
why not?
probably true.
I mean,
can
it's
add
ba-
one.
And it's like well over the weight limit, because again, how much weight does 31,000 and change gold weigh?
Hey, a lot of it's in platinum.
True.
Video games never count gold into carrying capacity, so like I just wasn't thinking it.
That's fine.
But yeah, now you make a point, but like gold, it's like rupees. Like you just have a wallet, it fits in there somehow. Sometimes there's logic to it. Anyway, if you guys want to spend the money, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you left the money in the car or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh no, you left your wallet in the car.
I am standing firm on you can't get the frock roach coat with armor though.
That's fine. I gave it to my good friend Bungus, who has never used his dwarven hands to steal from me.
Never has he? Have you used your dwarven hands to steal from him, Bungus?
He's never stolen from me. He has had the key before.
Yeah. Also, Bungus has the animated shield, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, does he?
Do I?
There's an
That's
animated. We
fucking
have
good,
an
dude. That'd be
animated
great
shield.
for you.
When did we get that?
Yeah, when did we get that? Hold up.
You bought this from the Babadook.
I
Oh my
did?
God.
That's gotta be good on you, dude.
It was so long ago.
Yeah.
We've had it this whole time.
Like check
Animated
Bungus's
shield.
magic items.
In Roll20, it should be like a list.
Your hour's face. Shield hit rates, so you are free to use the bonus action.
You also have the web grip rucksack.
Oh! What the fuck?
Motherfucker is just hauling around all these magical
What the
items,
fuck?
not using shit.
That's like
Yeah, thus
a really good
I
item.
brought up
Yeah, I guess I do have a lot of magic items that I don't use.
use your magic items. You have the cat dog staff?
Yeah, I've got the cat dog staff, the glutton's bane, the pain strike staff.
Oh my God.
Do I still have the web grip web
You
grip?
do have the web grip rucksack.
Fuck.
As
Right.
Bungus starts just like sort of like going through and emptying all his shit, like
Where did I get all this stuff?
Breaking on a job,
Bungus,
you
like,
like keep track of it.
Bungus just like what I'm imagining happened is as Bungus is buying the potions, he haphazardly tosses them into his web grip rucksack, and you're all like, "You have a lot of stuff in that backpack. Like, why don't you ever use it?" And he starts digging through, and not like, "Oh, it's all covered in webs." You know, I don't want to touch it.
Wait. What's in here?
Alright, Bungus, I think I'm all for having a good time, but we might need to actually have a conversation about how much alcohol that you're consuming. You've got a lot of stuff in here that probably would have been useful, when we've almost died, or, could have definitely gotten us out of a jam.
Buries the pain, Roger.
Shit.
It buries the pain.
Well, you might need to find a healthier hole to dig in.
I love when Bungus gets real.
No, I really should sell some of this shit.
I also love when you just like lose. So you know how you can like minimize sheets in Roll20. I love when you lose the sheet. Like, where the fuck did it go? All right.
Hey.
I can no longer open the animated shield sheet, so that's cool. Anyway, so you guys all head out of Magna's and back into hike down into Oldcaster proper. Do you want to see the list of different shops you can go to, or do you want to see the new splash screen for Oldcaster I made?
New splash screen, but where would I get the things that I wanted to buy?
If you want to buy magic items, there's
Babadook.
The Ninth
Ninth
Life.
Life. Yeah. Here's the new splash screen.
Nice.
Love it.
That's sick. Can we go ahead and sell the ship so that we have cash in hand starting this shopping trip?
You can walk down to
I probably assume we would just go to like the leaky schooner and talk to oh, what's his name there? Derek? No, it's not
Tori.
Derek.
I thought it was leaky.
Tori.
Tori.
Yeah, that's what I said. The leaky schooner.
Well, I think his name is leaky.
Oh.
Pretty close to the leaky schooner, there are the shipyards, which
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we would just ask if anyone is looking to purchase a ship. I assume there's probably, since it is like mostly a pirate town, there's not like, official ship sales happening all of the time. Or maybe it is.
As you're walking out of Magnus' shop having this discussion, Perlin's just like rubbing his hands through the vines and having a great time.
Perlin. First trip.
We've gone lots of places with Perlin already.
No,
These
Road,
vines, they're so soft.
the vines are nice. Look at the trees, they're waving to you.
He starts waving back at the trees.
The trees are your friend, Perlin, remember that.
He's occupied for another hour, guys.
He just runs over and like starts hugging the tree.
This is canon on how it explains that we got away with spending the ship funds.
When the captain's away, the boys will play.
All right.
I almost feel bad. Like we should be spending this on something else.
Like millet.
If only the DM may have prepared a magic item specifically for Perlin that you might want to buy.
Well, without any divine intervention, we'll never know.
All right. You run down to the dockyard, to the shipyards, and it's kind of a rough and tumble place. There are a bunch of characters there, mostly background filler. You know that if any of you ever got into a scrap with them, you feel like pretty established pirates at this point. You feel pretty secure in your position there, and they all kind of have a look of respect to you, but most of them are missing teeth, have black, gangly nails, and spitting in spittoons as you walk by.
Gross.
As you offer up a ship, you hold up the bottle. I imagine you spin the bottle on your finger or spin it on the table or something. The guy that runs the shipyards kind of examines it in the bottle and he says, "How much are you looking to give for this?"
How much are you looking to get for it? How much are you looking to get for this?
Arr.
Yeah, I think, we were looking to get a neighborhood of 16.
I can do
16,000?
Yeah.
To be clear.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
For the ship, not the bottle.
Correct, yes.
Gonna need to see some proof of currency.
I don't want to check the currency.
He starts digging around behind, pulls out a little a sack of platinum pieces. You can dunk it out on the table or weigh it. It comes out to 16,000. Oh, the equivalent of 16,000 gold pieces.
Can Jesse make an insight check on whether this is the DM allowing us to not spend a whole lot of time on this, or if
The DM's fucking us.
yes.
Roger can make an insight check.
All right. Well, because we had talked about just sort of blowing past it, and I wasn't sure if that's what you were doing.
Right, you can make an insight check.
All right. Please
I'm blowing
be
past
good.
it.
All right. All right. I think that's what we were looking for. Where do you want us to let it out?
Put it over on the first dock line.
You got as we're like walking over there. So you got plans for the new vessel?
Oh, probably just gonna resell it.
Gotcha. Sort of a used ship lot here.
Yeah. Examining it at the bottom, I saw some damages that could definitely be roughed out. There was a big dent in the bottom boards that'll make it move around. Cost me about a few thousand to do some renovations too. Feel like I could get a good flip on it.
Yeah, makes sense to me. And hey, we don't have to do that work, and you've got the shipyard here to take care of it. So I think that's a win for everyone. All right, we take the 16,000, pop the bottle, make our happy way back into town.
All right. As you're running back into town, Roger, roll another insight check.
Okay. Should I will say, as I'm thinking about this, I will whisper to Yogu, and just keep an ear out on if they're talking about us.
Okay, Yogi can do that.
No.
Why do you think that they are trying to scam us, as you would say?
No, I don't know. I just
I'm gonna pretend you just rolled high on the second insight check.
well, no, I just I'm not sure, and I just feel like those guys might have some information. Just keep your ears open all the time while we're here. You never know what kind of information we'll pick up.
All right, Roger, can do.
As players, you guys can know you got 1,600 for it because he would have given you more.
Yeah, 16,000.
Yeah, 16,000. But he would have given you more.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, where are you headed to next?
Babadook.
Ninth life.
Over to the ninth life. You guys come up onto this. So there's this big building and like a small attachment on the side with a staircase down into the underbelly of the building. The staircase has these large candles that have like completely melted down, and candle wax lines the walls of the staircase as you go down in. A large black door is in the front. As you approach and you step on the last step, the door slowly creaks open. You enter the dimly lit room. We change to back to the potion theme. As you enter the dimly lit room, you notice the layout is almost entirely different from what it was before, but it's pretty much been entirely different every time you've walked in, now that you think about it. There's a large curtain that separates the room into two different sections. One section seems to be weapons, and the other section seems to be attire, clothing, other mundane objects. The weapons are haphazardly laid about, but there's still an order to them. It seems like there's a bit more of an influx right now. However, as you're looking over the weapons, most of them seem to be very mundane weapons, not much magical properties at all. The more expensive and interesting stuff is lined up on a wall. And as you're looking around, you notice that you seem to be alone, but there's a certain feeling that you're never quite alone when you're in this store.
So just like a small kid, whenever they go to Walmart, I run straight to the toy section, aka the magical weapons.
Okay.
Put a sign of glee on my face.
Roger does like a little heel click as he's running.
Oh, 110%.
He starts running up, looking at all the pointy things. As you're looking around, a couple of things on the wall catch your eye. You see three different... you see one giant great sword up there. and it kind of catches your eye, and you look up at it, and then you see a price tag on it. 200,000 gold. You look a little lower, and you see there are... You know how swords are set up on walls where there's like twin swords?
Mm-hmm.
You see like a wall filled with just twin swords. Some of them have shields in front of them, some of them don't. 3 of them catch your eye. As you're looking through them, you see the
3 pairs
boreal...
or 3 swords?
3 of the pairs.
Cool.
You see one underneath it. It has the label Boreal Blades. One has a label Give and Take. And one has the Quillen Blades.
Okay. Roger stands there, half chubbed, just in awe. He's zoning out for a second.
All right.
Yep.
As Roger's zoning out, looking at these swords gleefully, his eyes widen as he's looking around the swords, and you feel something touch the back of your shoulder. Then you feel these large fingers tilt around and curl on until your shoulder is like fully clasped by a hand many times greater than in size than a normal hand. Yes. I thought you would enjoy those, Changing Leaf.
You know, I'm entirely too excited to be creeped out like I usually am right now.
Kind of pats you on the shoulder, very gently, way more gentle than you would expect from just the size of him. And his large form, his official, he's like that one character from Kill la Kill where his official size is just bigger than you. And it almost looks like he's floating along as he's walking. He's got this big black, like, not a trench coat, but like a cloak on, and he's just moving around. His long black hair flows around a bit. Anything you're interested in particular, just feel free to grab and play around with.
Do you really mean it?
For real?
As he turns to you, his eyes like grow in size and get wide, and he says, "Yes."
I pinch myself.
Okay.
I think I love you. Just real quiet, like mostly under my breath. And then I just go and start pulling things off the wall.
All right. Anybody else looking for things in particular?
Can I sell?
You could sell stuff. You all notice as like Roger seems to be talking to himself.
Oh no, Roger.
I think Roger ate one of the mushrooms too.
Are you tripping?
No, but I think I have died, because I am definitely in heaven right now.
Okay, he's tripping.
Okay. Bungus, if you are looking to sell, as you have the thought of, oh, I should sell some of this stuff, reach into your backpack, you look up, and all of a sudden, you're not standing where you were before, you're standing in front of a counter, and and there's like a little sign on the side that says consignment. And this, one of the shadow assistants you've met before suddenly looks up. It looks like your silhouette essentially is talking to you, and it says, "Ah, yes. And what would we like to sell today?"
How much for the Pain Strikes, Quarterstaff, the Glutton's Bane, and Fortitude and Shatter?
We'll say the Pain think the Pain Strike Quarterstaff did say... I didn't delete it myself, but I think I was saying that you had a single quarterstaff that was Pain Strike Quarterstaff plus the dog staff when you first got it. I didn't make that clear, so you can sell it now. But I don't.
So it's the dog staff, or what?
Don't worry about it. You can sell the Pain Strike Quarterstaff.
Okay.
He will give. So that it's a +1. 1,200 for the Pain Strike Quarterstaff.
How much for the Glutton's Bane and then the Wrap, the Fortitude and Shatter?
As he's looking through, he ignores your talk about the Glutton's Bane and then starts looking at Fortitude and Shatter.
Okay.
Are those the wraps?
The wraps,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Very interesting. Yes. Is Gravity Buster better than Fortitude and Shatter? Because Fortitude and Shatter gives you, like, range.
It does give me range, but Gravity Busters can pull them towards me.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Can you wear one of each?
Wait, were they just +1? I don't know if I even read these
Gravity
before I gave them to
Fortitude
you.
and Shatters was +1, yes.
Okay, and then Gravity Busters are +2, so yeah, you want the
Yeah.
Gravity Busters. I can do 2,400 for Fortitude and Shatter.
So 36.
1,200 each, yeah. 36 in total. And as he's looking down at Glutton's Bane, he says, "What?" He turns around and you see as this large white face like leans in his robes and he says, "Mr. Bohort, I think you might want to keep that."
Oh.
He wants to keep the Glutton's Bane.
What do you know? What do you know? I'm gonna get really, really intrigued and scared. What the fuck do you know?
Oh, Mr. Bohort, I know many things.
What do you?
Oh, that's the one that you do additional damage if you're inside of something, if you've been swallowed by something, right? Yeah, if you're
Yes.
going up against a giant whale, that might help.
Oh, the big whale. All right. Fair.
Oh yeah, you missed the other cutscene of foreshadowing. Yeah, never mind.
I will 100% watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sell those 2 items.
Okay.
For
So
36.
36. Yeah. All right. As you sell these, both of them just poof into dust. There seems to be no interaction. You have a moment where you think you just got robbed or something, and then you notice the sack you keep your gold in feels heavier.
Much heavier.
Yeah. Paint strike quarterstaff.
I'd like to look around now.
All right.
A specific pair of boots that I like.
Looking around, you see 2 different pairs of boots. You see one pair labeled the Air Striders, and one pair labeled the Sprinter's boots.
Air Striker.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
boots.
let you look at those. And as you're looking at them, one of the your little shadow doppelganger pops up and starts explaining to you what they do. Was anybody else looking for something?
Did you mean to share those with everyone?
I just said show to everyone. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
It doesn't matter because You can see how much gold they are and what each of them do.
Cool.
Yes, I'm gonna look at the rings and cloaks.
Hmm. A large hand appears before you, wearing a ring. The ring has like a hummingbird on it. It seems much too large for your finger right now, and as another hand appears around you from the other side and slowly slides it off, the ring shrinks down to a size that you feel like would fit on your finger. I believe this was what you were looking for, Mr. Barnhart.
I would like to try it on before I buy it.
2,500 gold for the Ring of Evasion.
And what else do you think I'm looking for? Just this one thing, or
Is there something... Ah, yes, that. Starts digging around, and you see an entire... just like a wall appears before you, and all of these cloaks are just lined up on it, and the wall's like... He's not moving, the wall's moving, and all the cloaks are going through, and the wall comes to this sudden stop. The
Like the
cloaks
Matrix
fly
scene?
the cloaks like fly a little bit forward from the force of it moving, and he grabs one off the shelf. Ah, yes, the Cloak of Displacement. 3,200
I'll take them both.
for a total of
5,700.
5,700. Yes, you have that.
I've got 3,000 on me, and then we're also spending ship fund monies.
Yeah.
Do you want me to total spend again?
Yes, please.
Yes. So that is 57 on those.
Thank you,
I'm gonna
Travis.
show 3 more things to everyone. These are gonna be
Ooh.
Roger's
Fusion.
options. Yeah. Yeah, so these are Roger's options. As Roger, as you start grabbing things off the shelf, the second you grab one, you're in a different room. You feel like you're not really there. It's more like you're in some kind of mindscape. But you're in an arena, and this like suit of armor starts like moving towards you, and you just start smacking the shit out of it. It hits back. It kind of hurts, but you are very skilled and confident in your own abilities, and feel like you're pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm reading.
Anyway,
Which way do you think you're going to go with these?
I don't know. I've only read one of them so far.
Oh.
all right. So 5,700 for the Cloak of Displacement and the Ring of Evasion. Another cloak. But as you're about to buy the Cloak of Evasion, he says, "Are you sure there's nothing else I can interest you in?" Holding up another cloak and what appears to be a trench coat. But it's covered in barnacles and like dripping wet.
What are you trying to say? I don't believe I could wear a jacket over top of my armor.
That's fair.
Oh my god.
Can I interest any of the others in that? As he says this, all of you are just like suddenly before him, except Roger. You're still in your little mindscape. Roger's body is standing there, but you see him and he's holding these 2 swords and his hands are like kind of moving occasionally.
Like a dog that's dreaming, I'm just sort of like twitching.
Yeah.
His leg is running.
He says, "Now, Perlin, I assumed you would probably enjoy one of this," as he's holding a Wind Dervish cloak towards him. That is a homebrew item. I made this. stealing somebody else's art for it. Perlin's not here, so
Can you explain to us what it does, and we'll
Buy it
we'll,
for him.
we'll
I'll read it to you for what it does, and if you think, I implemented this one with Perlin in mind, but if somebody else wants it, this wondrous item, very rare, requires attunement. This item has 2 charges that restore during a long rest. While wearing this item and attuned to this cloak, you can cast the Misty Step spell as a bonus action. If a creature wearing and attuned to this cloak would be hit by an attack, that creature can use its reaction to expend 1 charge of this item and cause the attack to phase through the wielder of the cloak without damaging them.
It's pretty sick.
for it.
Is the Misty Step as a bonus action a once per day? Is it a charge? I
It's
missed
2
that part.
charges.
It has 2 charges, right? You expend a charge to make the attack miss.
I'm gonna say that's another charge. I made this item, that
Okay.
it should be a charge.
I sort of was phasing in and out for a second, so I thought I missed it.
I think the biggest concern I have out of game is I don't know if he has Misty Step as one of his spells.
I think he doesn't, because I checked.
Actually, it might not even be in a wizard spell list, Misty Step.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah,
is.
but I think he should have access to it 'cause he's an elf. But if somebody wants that, anyway.
No, it's in the wizard spell list. But that's totally fine.
How much?
That one is 8,000.
It's a good reaction.
Nox.
It is a really good, especially with his weakness.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Mhm.
Something to cover a weakness. Nox. You start digging around through some of the old some of the boxes just strewn about. None of the weapons or cloaks or armors really seem to catch your eye. You pull up a compass. As you open up the compass, instead of seeing a north, east, south thing, you see a big eye and it blinks at you and it kind of startles you and you fall back a little bit and you fall back into a little pile. And this slithery thing starts wrapping around your neck. And as you look at it, you're like, this is an eel. And you see a giant eel scarf along with a monster compass. The monster compass has the ability that it points to the nearest hostile creature, and the darker the eye, higher the challenge rating. The giant eel scarf. While attuned to the scarf, you can breathe underwater, and you gain a swim speed of 40 feet. Additionally, you have advantage on to resist the grapple and restrained condition, and on your turn, you can use half of your movement to escape such conditions.
Nice.
Very cool, very cool.
As you are trying to pull the scarf off you, you seem to have a instinctual reaction. Something wrapping around your throat is not good. This large figure, he probably stands 20, no, 30. No, it's only 15. You're not sure how tall he is, but he's just taller than everyone else in the room. He has this very, very pale white skin, and he has this very distinct face. His nose is long and kind of hooked at the end, and as he and his eyes are wide, and his hair is long and black, and he leans in and he says, "Ah, yes, I made that out of some eels that we found down near the docks."
That's very, very fine craftsmanship. How do I get it off my neck?
Ah, here. He just pinches it between his little fingers and it slithers off. It's flopping around like a fish out of water as he's doing that. Some of these are so lively, I'm sure you would understand.
I am an inventor, but my things do not breathe.
Is there anything else you'd be looking for?
I want the boots of the Air Striders.
I don't know how much my stuff costs, so I don't know.
The monster compass is 425. The giant eel scarf is 700, and you also find a bracelet in these boxes that kind of catches your eye, called the contingency band, which I'm just going to show to everyone, rather than describe it.
Is it like the friendship
tell us
bracelet?
what it does.
But like,
It essentially, you can pour a
black.
potion of healing into it,
oh,
and then you can like take an action to, or like
A reaction.
it's just a reaction.
It basically
instead of
allows
a-
you to drink a healing potion as a reaction.
oh, there's
to take
text
damage.
in there. Holy shit, I couldn't see it.
Yeah, you have night mode on too.
Yes.
Oh, so it's night mode. I can't see it. I was like, that's a cool looking bracelet.
Yeah, just
Yeah, I
highlight
was
it.
like, oh, cool.
Let's see, there was this.
Put all my effort
Um,
into planning a shopping trip.
Out of curiosity, the ruling on this, it says immediately after you take the damage, you can use your reaction. Would that only work if it's not damage that would knock you unconscious in the first place, or
If you're unconscious, you can't use a reaction.
well, so what I'm saying is, you take the damage, it drops you to 0. Is there an instant while you're at 0 that you're still conscious, or are you just immediately unconscious at 0?
I'm gonna go ahead and say now that because it requires a reaction and it's not automatic, if you get reduced to 0, you can't use it.
That's fair.
Because you have to speak its word for it
Yeah.
to go through.
Essentially, yeah.
Now, can I prep it before battle, or is it
Yeah,
during
you can
battle?
you can prep it before battle. It's not like a during battle thing.
Sorry to interrupt. Connor has power.
There we go.
Hooray!
Others.
Should we allow him to decide if he wants the cloak then?
No, he doesn't get to choose. We choose for him.
Nope. He's tripping. He's
Look
on
at
it.
me. I am your master now.
I have a DM question.
Yes.
The boreal blades. Am I reading this correctly that when you do the fusion, you create the whirlwind, they only take damage if they fail the strength save? Because I don't see anywhere in here where it says they take...
Yeah, on a failed save. Yeah. So they would only take the damage if they fail.
So it's save or suck.
Yeah, and it's only a DC 16, so, and it's strength, so most strong creatures are going to be able to avoid it. But
You
it
know,
would
you
be
are
good
about
for...
to fight a bunch of chonky boys.
Yeah, but it would be good for clearing out minions.
Which, now that you're not fighting a group of specifically chunky assassins, there might be some minions that are fairly weak.
True. I'm really kind of honestly leaning towards the Quillen Blades. But I'm still...
I thought you would take the give and take.
I
like the design of the give and take a lot.
I really like it too.
But I think the boreal blades are really interesting.
I think they are too, but given
I like you're immediately not looking at the cheap option.
No, I said I'm leaning towards the Quillen Blades.
Oh, the Quillen? I thought you said boreal. My bad.
No. I like give and take, but the way that I read it with the actual abilities, because I just don't. I mean, I have a decent amount of hit points, but also I think the way I'm reading give, it says you and all other creatures within 5 feet of the target. So there's a high likelihood that I would be giving temporary hit points to. The way I read it is to the target and also any of their allies around them. So
Right.
I mean, there's
I will say, just because I like give and take conceptually, I did mean to change the give part to target or to like allied creatures
gotcha.
only. I had the thought when I was copy and pasting I should change that, and kind of got surprised when you said, "Oh, it should do that," because I thought I had changed the text, but I guess I didn't.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, man, I'm really torn. Because I like the Quillen Blade's ability. I just don't, because you have to hit alternatingly. I'm not sure it will work as well, but there's just a huge upside if I can get it to work. So, because I can fight two-handed, so like I can just, yeah. I think that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Quillen Blades. Call it now. Oh shit, did I disconnect? Ball sacks. Did.
We lost you for a second there.
Yeah, I was on a full rant about my decision-making process, but I'm going with the Quillen Blades.
Nice. What? How much have we spent so far?
I want all three of the offers towards me.
Okay, so that's Nox. So what were you, Damien? You were gonna spend the 5,700 on those two items. What were those two items again?
Those were the Ring of Evasion and the Cloak of Displacement.
Okay, and then
I'm Bick.
If no one wants the monster compass, Yogu will take that.
and Nox, I
I'm
think said he was
taking
gonna
it.
take all
Fuck
three.
you.
I wasn't sure if you're gonna get that or the.
Nox just, like, when I was asking everybody, what do you want? James specifically said, just anything that's not armor or, like, weapons. And I was like, so just the
Stuff.
grab bag. Got it.
I don't remember the costs for any of that stuff.
I think it's total 400.
The cost for what?
So the monster compass, the eel scarf, and
Monster compass is 425.
what was
eel?
the eel scarf?
700.
And then what was the third item?
Contingency band?
Yeah, that's right.
1500.
Sorry, I figured since I'm driving the ship, if I had the monster compass,
That would be super
it would
helpful,
work out
actually.
better.
It definitely could be.
Can
Now you have
detect
the
sea
monster
monsters.
compass and yeah, sea monsters are going to be way scarier when you're in their domain, not just floating on the surface.
Okay, and then Bungus stepped away. Yogu, have we looked at anything for you yet?
Bungus said he's straight up taking the air striders, so
Right. How much were the air striders?
12.
100?
1200, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. What's going on?
There is a giant, chunky greatsword on the wall for 200,000 gold, if anybody would like to see what it is.
I would like to see what it is, but we cannot afford it. Unless we want to do the secret boss fight of the Babadook and steal the sword.
Or sell our souls.
You might
Secret
want to
boss
secret
fight?
boss fight the Babadook.
Oh, it's a legendary item.
Yeah.
I'll be back for this later.
That's an...
Or maybe it's a better fit for Perlin.
For Berlin.
Wait, when it says when you reappear, your physical form remains as an intangible shadow until your next turn. What does that mean? Like, are you immune to
I mean,
damage?
you're immune.
You're banished.
I would read
for,
that as you're immune to physical damage. Anything that's like spell based, so like psychic,
Gotcha.
fire, but you're immune to like bludgeoning, slashing, piercing,
Mhm.
poison, probably poison. I don't know.
You know, honestly, for 200k, seems weak.
I think it looks rad, but this is definitely the type of Mall Ninja shit you would see for
Mall Ninja
200,000.
shit. Actually,
If one of these charges isn't power word kill, not interested.
And
I will
also, it
say-
should give me Devil's Sight for when I use Darkness.
I will say it being able to hold concentration on at least those spells is pretty nice.
I mean, no,
That's
it's a
fair.
sick item.
yeah. I think
I've been holding on to this item since session 1, and I just wanted to at least show you it because, like, obviously I'm not gonna just hand it to you early on, but I found this like before
Not very
while I was
permissive of
planning
you.
the campaign, and I've really liked its design. So
I mean, I like the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I definitely think after we fight the tree, we'll probably come back here for the secret boss fight.
Okay. Bungus, you're getting the air striders, and then you were also sold some things, right?
Yes, I got 3,600.
Total.
Yeah.
don't make me plan a secret boss fight, Matt, please.
I have the compass for it now.
Yeah,
What's your,
with the
what are your
compass at it,
stats like?
What's his challenge rating?
Actually,
the
can
eye is
we,
just completely black.
As you
It's a
ask
question
him
mark
what his
with a
challenge
skull.
rating is, he looks at you and he laughs and he says, "And what is your challenge rating, Mr.
Mr. Who?
Mr.
who?
Barnhart?"
I would guess somewhere around 11.
It's like a Dragon Ball Z power scouter. Can I point it at Bungus?
As you point. Alright, so the Monster Compass is now going to have Dragon Ball Z Power Scouter abilities with its
It's
With
over
its-
20!
with its darker eye, and you do get a sense. And as you point the Monster Compass at him, the eye just kind of like starts glowing this deep red and like almost looks like it's about to pop as it's like going out. If you had to put a number on it, you'd say probably like a 25.
We can take him.
We just have to lure him out of his lair.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then...
Well,
you-
Mr. Barnhart,
Sorry, go ahead.
I see that thoughts occurred to you, but... Nah, he's... I don't know what he's saying there. He just kind of giggles at you. He thinks
Alright.
it's funny.
Now point the eye at me.
The eye is a slightly orangish yellow.
Yes. So this is basically a mood ring.
I'm gonna say the yellower it is, so like it goes from yellow to red, with like a deep scarlet being like a CR30. A deep scarlet, and the eye is like bulging and bloodshot or whatever. But you know,
So Damien is a mild jaundice. Got it.
yeah. Damien is just breaking into orange.
All right.
So- We're talking Taco Bell sauce. He'd be a fire sauce?
Yeah, he's a
Diablo
fire
sauce, if anything.
Yogu, is Yogu getting anything?
You're a Taco Bell Diablo sauce, yes, and this thing that you're the Babadook, he is a California Reaper. So
Yogu admittedly didn't send God anything that Yogu was interested in, so
Yogu can take just about anything. Oh yeah, I also had one more thing that I found. I like that I just gave up. Like, I'm not fucking describing all of this shit. Like,
oh yeah, no.
turn off night mode real quick.
Yeah, that was for Nox before Nox sent me anything. Yogu, you did not send me anything.
Yogu did not.
Do I have any extra goodies that I've been holding on to that maybe Yogu could have? Because Yogu has very few magic items.
I think Yogu only has one.
Yeah, Yogu has the Herbalist bundle. That's not a real magic item.
Tell me about this alchemist flamethrower.
Fire thrower.
I also read it as flamethrower and had to correct myself to fire thrower when I was typing it in.
Pretty rad.
Yeah.
So you were leaning towards the Quillen Blades?
That's what I'm going with.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
Go with give and take was what I was like it.
I mean, maybe if the DM wants to give them away, like
No,
a discounted price.
No, I just really liked the idea of give and take as like chained blades. You could like throw one and then like sling it around with the chain.
yeah, no, I really. Well, the thing is I really like the concept. I just don't think that the abilities are going to mesh as well with my other abilities.
That's
I think
fair.
the Quillen
That's fair.
Blades fit in better with everything else that I have.
I also really liked the fusion blade concept too. So
Man, I'm so torn. Like, I think they're all like too good. Like, I want all of them, but if I have to choose, which I do, I cannot use all of them.
yeah. See, this is what happens when you give me a direct, like specific thing, like direction to look in. I'll give you 3 options, and you'll be like, "Fuck."
I want them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
want them
honestly,
all,
I'm
but-
still gonna keep the songbirds though.
Mhm. No, the songbirds are really useful as a tool, if nothing else.
Exactly. I do want to. Will he buy my moon-touched cutlass? It is a minor magical item.
What are the stats on it? It's a +1.
Nope, it is just a cutlass that you can use a bonus action and it glows.
Oh. As you're having this thought, you are suddenly in front of the consignment desk. And a shadowy version of you is in front of it, and it says, "Ah, yes, we will take that, but 800 good?"
Certainly. You said 800?
Yes, 800.
Okay. I hate that I'm doing this, but that is way more than this item is worth.
I'm aware now that I realize, like, as soon as I said it, I was like, it's like a 200 gold item, isn't it?
It's like I think, like, raw, I think it's like 150 new. Something like that.
Yeah, it's 200 would have been a better guess. I would like to say that he said 200 from the start.
Yeah.
Which is still giving you more. But
yeah, I am happy with whatever. I cannot let you give me 100 for it.
That is fair. That is fair. Yeah, 200.
Did anybody take the air striders?
Fungus did.
Fungus
Fungus
Air
got
Strider.
it.
Fungus did.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
If
I did not take the sprinter's boots though.
Let me see what those do.
There's also Breinhardt's favorite coat.
if anybody wants that.
It is pretty cool. I've been told that for some reason I'm not able to wear jackets over top of my armor.
I can turn into animals with swim speeds and water breathing.
Fair. I just thought it looked cool and was very thematic to the campaign. So
It is really
obviously,
cool.
Well, and the barnacles just work with Damien's
yeah, the
arm,
barnacles
too.
really bring out your eyes, Damien.
And my hat.
Yeah. Here, quick to Pinterest. Let me find another magic item for a Yogu.
This item was adapted by Matt Mercer. I mean, the
Yeah.
Splinter's boot's not bad. Like, can I use these items like if I was in an animal form?
Because they're a part of his
That's a
form,
hard
basically,
ruling.
at that point.
That is
They
a
are.
hard ruling.
I mean,
Because you could use Boots of Haste and then become a bear, and it would be the haste would
Okay.
still be applying to you.
Right.
So I think you guys should be able to see all of the items now. Okay, so I'm just gonna
Yes.
show to everyone. I'm gonna show to everyone all of these, so you can see all of the valuable goodies as whatever. If you want to do this in between sessions, I had like 2 more spots or 3 more things I wanted to have accomplished in this Oldcaster visit.
I mean, I think we're wrapping up here, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. I just want to at least be able to get to
Oh,
2
yeah.
of those, you know.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like I think we're about to check out.
Yeah.
So we're buying the coat for Perlin, right? The Winder's cloak.
Well, I also feel bad because Yogu's not getting anything.
It's fine, honestly.
Hey,
Um,
play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
yeah, it's honestly on me because I didn't send you any.
As Yogu's looking around, none of the things are catching his eye, and the like large form of this man like appears before you, and for a moment he almost doesn't look like a man. There's something really off about the way he just appeared before you, but then you look at him again. It's clear he's a man, giant, but a man, and he looks down and he says, "Sorry, I tried to read into your head as to what you would possibly be looking for and want, but for some reason I could not hear anything in there." He knocks on your skull.
Why does everyone keep saying that to Yogu?
It's okay, you're pretty.
Not to Magna, I'm not.
You're a skink, Yogu.
I'm a skink.
Lean into it. Nothing wrong with being a skink.
A lot of
You
men
know,
go
just
for
not
that
everybody's
skink
type.
body type.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what I was going for with the skink and monitor.
No, yeah, I love that. I
The
thought that was
otter
great.
and bear.
Yeah.
And twink.
Honestly, did anyone take the? I feel like someone already did the cloak of displacement.
That's Damien owns the cloak of displacement.
Wind Diverish cloak was a thing I was
That
planning
was for
on.
Perlin.
Yeah,
Giving
I
to
just
Perlin.
put it down that we bought it for Perlin.
I mean, I'll get the blades. I don't even have proficiency with blades.
Do you happen to have two
There's
of
the
these
contingency
displacement
band.
cloaks?
Nox.
There's still the tipsy bonk bonk.
Whoa, what?
So you guys
bonk.
turned this down before. I'm just like scrolling through everybody's magic items. This was like specifically. Here's the tipsy bonk bonk.
Does the store have 2 displacement cloaks, or
The store seemed to only have 1 displacement.
we can switch it on and off, Yogu?
Well,
One day
Yogu-
I'll have it. One day you can have it.
Well, we'll make a schedule.
And I have custody on weekends.
Tipsy bonk bonk. It's not bad. I mean,
I'll
I
take
don't,
you.
honestly, I can't use weapon. Like, all my damage comes from my animal form. I honestly might take the Ring of Evasion. because that's just.
Again, it's a
Oh
Damien.
god damn it!
I plotted out exactly what I needed.
Okay.
Is there a staff of the woodlands?
Oh, that'd be nice.
There might be a staff of the woodlands. I will find that and look up a price for it. So,
Let me-
Can druids wear non-metallic armor?
No, I don't think they can. I think it's like
that's not like a law though. Like it's like
I mean, like it says in the book, they don't like to.
Right, no.
Like, they don't
I
use
have
metallic
non-metallic armor.
Oh,
I have that 1,000 scales armor. You could wear scales on scales.
oh, that'd be
scales
cool.
on scales on. But see, I have natural. What's the AC?
if you all wouldn't mind,
I mean, I'm not too
Would
worried
like for
about
you to
getting
hurry
something.
this
Honestly,
up. I am
yeah.
expecting company
Let's talk about it later.
The
Honestly,
Babadook's expecting company. Let's
All right, I'll talk to you about this.
all right.
I
My
might
brother was coming to visit later,
Get the coat.
and I would prefer that no one else be.
All right, we're adding the coat. I'm buying the coat, and I'm gonna give you the 1,000 scales. It's 13 plus dex. Surely that's higher than whatever you have.
I have natural armor, which is 13 plus dex.
Okay, but this one also allows you to cast enhance ability, and you can hold your breath for 20 minutes.
I can. Yeah, I'll take it. I can do the enhance ability. I could already hold my breath for a very long time.
Fuck it, we're not spending 4,000 extra gold.
Yeah.
All right, mark off 20,125 from the ship funds.
All right,
I will take care of that.
That is the total.
Mr. Quartermaster,
That's
who's
right.
totally not planning a coup.
Let's see. Where's my? Let's use Excel.
Oh, one more thing. Your map, it seems to be out of date. You might want to go to Uncharters.
Will do. You said 20,125,
Correct.
and
All right.
then 16,000 we got from selling.
Correct.
Uh,
Yeah, we definitely will. God, you know.
You have a master list of like who has what,
Yes,
so that I can sort that out later.
yes, I have all that written down.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, you know, there is nothing worse, and I will say this in personal experience, from being on a ship and being lost in the middle of the goddamn ocean. So, if our maps aren't accurate, I would tell this to the captain, but he is currently on a different planet, as far as I understand it.
He's like licking the glass in front of this scaly armor thing.
Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna even go there. Look, wait, Nox, you're steering the ship nowadays, navigating and whatnot. You're in charge of maps. Let's go get a map.
Yes, sir.
We all
I
go.
like the sound
Let's
of
just
that.
all go.
You know, maybe I should be captain. Damien, give me that pink hat. I need to try it on.
Well, you know, this is the secret captain's hat. You would have to try to take Perlin's hat. He's Ultra Instinct Perlin going at
He's like licking the glass, but you're grabbing at it, but he's just like.
It's not Perlin. It's the metal arm. It is definitely all
yeah.
the metal arm. Actually, as you approach Perlin, suddenly the metal arm just seems to automatically launch out a magic missile at you.
God damn.
I instinctively
Not
try to
sad.
duck, even knowing that it hits me anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just go get this map.
You're down 4 HP. It doesn't matter because you're going to long rest in the meantime, but
I
Right.
used 4 points of lay on hands.
you head to Uncharters, a place you have not been in
A long time.
a year?
Yeah.
Coming up on a year.
Yeah, you're like there. 10 months. You have not been there in 10 months. You walk in, everything's pretty neatly organized. There is a tiefling man wearing glasses, dusting off the corner, dusting off something in the corner, and he looks over and he's like, "Ah, yes. Customers, can I? What you need?"
Knox, this is all your department here.
We need a map of the Grand Line.
Grand Line. Sorry, I don't know exactly where that would be.
Sir,
Of the North
I've been reading
Blue.
books.
The North Blue. I do have a couple of maps of that, but
What? What are these places
starts
y'all are
digging
talking
around.
about?
So I've been reading books about pirates, trying to really get into this lifestyle as a artificer. You know, my head's in the clouds.
I mean, the Carlet and Arctic Oceans, I think, are the ones we've been on the most. Why don't we just stick with what we know and not these pirate fantasy books you're reading?
Well, can I just see what maps you've got?
What maps do we have?
You should have 2 maps. I will show you the maps that you.
Yeah,
These are the maps you currently.
right.
He's looking through and he says, "Ah, yeah, this one's from like a year ago, isn't it?"
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of traveling.
Oh, well, you don't want to be traveling too much with this map. You might end up in one place and think you're in another. There's a war going on. The borders have changed quite a bit.
Oh, what's the latest? Give us the scuttlebutt.
He will show you the latest map as soon as this uploads.
Wait me.
Can you put them like next to each other so we can see what has changed?
The difference here. Oh,
Okay, so. Oh shit, a lot's changed. Udroth and part of the Agrian Empire changed some things, changed some hands. Agria has well expanded. Holy shit.
Manifest Destiny.
Wait, didn't we start in New Eclia? New
you
Ekla?
were in New Ekla. You were not. You were in New Agria when you first started.
But we went up the coast.
Yeah, you were in New Ekla at one point.
And it does not exist anymore.
As you mentioned New Ekla, he says, "Oh yeah, as soon as Udroth started extending into Dwarven Ikogan, the Eklund started fleeing, and they sold the colony to the Agrians."
Classic Eklunds.
Yeah, I know.
Spineless. Wow. And Udroth expanded a lot in the north, lost some ground in the south. So the Dwarven Ikogan does not even exist anymore.
Right.
What?
And there's a bunch of new colonies, new Udrothian colonies on that northern continent.
Yeah.
And oh,
Tell you what,
Timbers Republic.
you want the new map? That's only like 100 gold, but I can give. I mean, it's an active wartime, and you might want to upgrade for this. 2,500 gold, and I can give you a map that'll just automatically update the borders anytime things change.
Does the map know when the borders change?
Oh, you know.
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
Well, have you ever used a scrying orb or something before?
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for the analogy. You know, I've been keeping a close eye on the ship funds. We might be able to do 2,000 gold.
Let's do it. I like the idea of a magic map. Maybe it'll automatically update and put treasure locations on it.
That'd
I
be
like the
pretty
sound of
nice.
that.
Is he willing to haggle to 2,000?
Roll a persuasion.
Can I roll intimidation
You can roll intimidation.
with strength?
Sure, yeah, you can roll persuasion with strength.
Just gonna roll.
Tell you what, big guy, 2,000 sounds just fine.
Perfect.
If in case you guys did not notice, so yeah, as you guys are looking at the map, Bungus, your stomach drops looking at this map, seeing that you know exactly where the Wolgon Temple is, and it seems to be in different hands now.
Oh shit, we have to go back there.
You don't have to go back there. That's not what this was about. Just, world building.
We're gonna have to go back there and make sure that little mountain spirit is not a giant lizard for some reason.
In case nobody noticed, also, in the old world, you do see there is now an Udrothian colony in Bloth.
Oh shit, I did not.
Ew.
Hey Bungus, where was that brewery you wanted us to burn down?
It was in New Bluff.
Yeah, New Bluff. So who rules the Ikogan Mountains now?
Udroth, Dyror's old country.
Oh. I am...
And Tifla on the northern part, right?
Tifla on the northern part. It almost seems like Udroth and Tifla might be working together.
What the fuck?
Birds of a feather, I guess.
I really hope they didn't go back for that,
Here, I'll send that
stone.
into maps, actually.
Oh no, my
Oh
phone
yeah,
blew up.
that's right.
I think they did.
The stone
Yeah.
they wanted was at the temple.
Speaking of optional boss fights, there might be an optional second Bahir fight.
Did they resummon the Bahir by taking all that work we did for nothing?
Okay, can somebody... When Perlin is no longer off his rocker, maybe we should scrying eye on the Mountain Heart.
Right.
You
On
know,
the,
that's a good idea.
The heart of the mountain, yes. Yeah, so.
Oh, scry? Yoku could scry too.
Oh, okay, then would you like to do that? I think God wants to get to one more thing before the end of the session.
Yes,
so.
Yes, let's follow God's
God
will.
wants
are
to
you
do one more thing before we go night-night.
God
You're
wants to
buying the
railroad
magic
us.
map? You're buying the magic map?
We are buying the magic map.
Alright. No, sorry. I just didn't expect, Well, so, technically I should have had 30 extra minutes on this session, which is why it feels a little cramped. But yeah, so, you buy your magic map, now knowing that as the borders change in war, and also colonization efforts, just Cluis and Lark over there exploring the Orc lands for Agria.
So does everybody have their tickets?
Their tickets?
Yeah, we're getting on the all aboard on the train. because we're being
Oh
relevant.
my god.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
What would you like to do
I don't
for the
know.
last?
I'm pretty open to
6
whatever. No, let's go do the. Let's where did where was it suggested that we go?
No. I was just gonna say, as you're realizing that, you're gonna have to wait to go home for a whole 24 hours. It's probably about midday, and the time change occurs to you that, Susta's on the other side of the world. It's in a different time zone. You guys never really had to consider time zones before. You were traveling in slower vehicles that didn't, you were able to adjust pretty quickly, but now the time zone change is like a big deal. You all start getting really tired around noon, midday or so. It's almost like you have tree lag or something.
Relax.
Um,
Well, all Yogu needs is 8 hours of a long rest to be able to cast transport via plant again.
as you are, where are you walking around in town?
Damien's definitely going to avoid being near the prostitute Sally Brown's.
Samuel Brown's.
Samuel Brown.
Samuel Brown's. He does not want to have to explain himself.
What about where Mario went?
Yeah,
Mhm.
their number one male prostitute.
Well, as you are walking around down near the docks, you all decide that maybe you should go get a drink at the fucking
Leak schooner.
Leaky Schooner. How's that?
Yogu
Yeah.
would like a drink at the leaky schooner.
Thank you, Yogu.
All aboard, Yogu.
You motherfucker.
Matt, I'm sensitive, please.
No, he does. He does this in all games.
I don't think. Yeah, I think I've made some sort of joke about railroading in every game.
Yes.
Okay. You guys are heading towards the Leaky Schooner, and as you're walking down on the beach, you see someone laying face down in the sand. There's like a body over there, seemed to be washed up on the beach.
Roger, go check his pockets.
What the hell you think I'm doing?
Good plan. You check his pockets, I'll start dragging him back to the ocean.
Do you think he's
Wait.
fresh?
Do
We
not
need
drag. Do you know how much Magna was paying for bodies? I'm
That's-
out of my mind right now. Do
This
you realize
one's
how much
free.
money we've given up just throwing it overboard?
Yeah, honestly. Actually.
As you guys are, so what are you doing to the body?
Checking the pockets. Actually,
Can
I
have
checked
an
to see
extra
if
10 minutes just to be. Just
Oh,
'cause
yes.
I lost.
first
Time
I
at the
checked to
beginning?
see
Okay.
if he's alive. I'm assuming no, but
As you're poking at the body, Damien, Perlin, Bungus. So I guess just Damien and Bungus roll history checks.
I'm
Or
away
insight.
from my character sheet. Can you do
I
it
could
for
if
me?
you used roll 20, but you used the other thing.
Dimension 20.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
No, don't worry about it. I hear a blinker. Please, for the love of God, do not do.
I'm
get
at a
on
red light. I'm at a
no.
red light.
Just
No,
what's your intelligence
no,
modifier?
Stop it.
You would know this off the top of your head.
Your stats are in. I can roll for you. What did I say? History.
Yeah. He doesn't have proficiency. Come on.
Bungus. Nothing about this occurs to you, but Damien, as you're looking at this body, it looks familiar. It's a man, and he's draped in this. He's wearing a leather over jacket, and he has purple hair, and
Roger, you start picking his pockets and his hands start moving. He's like, hey, 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 hey. He wipes the sand from his face and he stands up and he says, hey. He looks up at you, Damien, Perlin, and Bungus, and he says, what's this? Hey, look, if y'all gonna kill me, you should just go ahead and do it. I don't know why you knocked me out and dragged me to the beach like this.
I was
Oh, is
looking
this
for
this
ID.
is
Sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, who the hell are you? I know you used to sail with...
Can I knock him
Hexy.
unconscious again?
You're about to knock him out?
Yeah.
No, not interested at all.
We'll interrogate him on the ship. We're dragging him back. Well, I guess. Well,
Okay.
All right, hold on. As Damien goes to just like knock this guy out, I would like to block him.
Okay.
Hey, you know this guy?
Know him?
yeah, he
I just spent the last,
I wasn't
2
talking to
weeks
you.
locked in the deck of my own ship. Look, if you're gonna take my ship, that's one thing, but...
Who the
Yeah, we usurped his reign as captain, and then I was captain, and then we sold that ship. That was about 3 ships ago.
What is your name, good sir?
The name's Fletcher. What the hell are you talking about? Where's little Atlas?
Who is
As you...
little Alice?
Little Atlas.
Oh, Atlas.
The T is silent, I think.
Hey, I've heard of this guy. Didn't he shoot him in the face?
As you... Yeah, yes, nobody else has mentioned that he got shot in the face before.
Does he have any bullet holes in his face?
As he keeps rubbing... I keep doing this thinking my camera's on, but he keeps rubbing his head. And he's just like there's some kind of headache. And as he moves his hand over, you do see a bullet wound in his skull. And as he's rubbing his head, his face drops. He has this like look of realization on him. And music should definitely be playing right now, and I meant to play that music before. But as what are we hearing, James?
James.
What?
What are you watching?
Oh, is Darian's TV too loud?
Oh no, it's fine. I was just like, what is that? As he starts rubbing his skull, this look of realization washes over his face, and he says, No, I was gone. Oh no, I've seen hell. And it's not the fire and brimstone they preach of, no, it's just dark. Empty nothing, where there's no one else around. And all you hear is that thing's voice. And he makes eye contact with Damien, and he looks through your eyes and into your soul, and he says, and you've seen it too, haven't you?
I don't know what you mean.
For your sake, I hope you don't. You can take my ship or whatever's happened since then. I just need to sit down for a while. He sits on the beach, looking out at the water. You all are still kind of surrounding him, but he seems to be mostly ignoring your presence.
Yogu's confused. Who is he?
Well, he used to be, I think, a pirate lord, but I don't know. I was never really that impressed by him. Seemed to go
As
down
you all,
really easily.
As you all have learned, he seems to be less of a real pirate. Like, the pirate lord seems to be like something that the pirate god chooses, and he doesn't seem like he was ever really chosen so much as he just kind of stole the hat.
Right.
You know, that thing that Damien's trying to do.
You know, he has his own hat now. Equally important, arguably more so. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this. I feel like we have bigger fish to fry. It's like when somebody survives being electrocuted. It's like they can go free.
I don't think that's how that works. I saw them
No,
hang
no.
a man one time, and it was a bad rope. The rope snapped. They still hung him again. It was not a get out of jail free card. It is hanged until death, not just hanged and hopefully it works.
Hanged until maybe.
Little sidebar here. From everything that I've heard, you guys, tell me about this guy. It was kind of a piece of work, and, you killed him for a reason, right?
Atlas never really explained his reason. He was
Ah.
kind of a dick, but I mean, he probably deserved to die, but, never explained his reason.
Huh. Alright, well. I guess live and let live. Although, what was that whole bit thing about, he's seen hell and you've seen hell? We're not just gonna let that go if you are having little peeky-poos into, the devil's domain.
Do not. I'm gonna have to reflect on this, and
Insight check!
can I also roll an insight check?
Does Damien actually want to roll an insight check? Does Damien really not get?
I think I get it.
Yeah.
I think so, but it's not like
If you think you do, you probably get what he's talking about. He said he hears that thing's voice, and
Wait, which I might not be going the same direction as you. Would you like to share with the class?
would
DM?
Damien like to roll an insight check? Roger, you feel like Damien is concealing some. Did I just cut out?
No, you're good.
Didn't
You
light
didn't
up
cut
green.
out.
Okay.
Should I roll a history check?
Roll a history insight.
I mean, is this just something that Damien should know that Matt has forgotten?
Damien.
Damien's taken a few blows.
For the past 10 months or so, ever since you woke up on the Singing Rock, the base of the camp with Halius' skeleton next to you, you've been having these fleeting nightmares. Every morning you wake up and you forget them, but every now and then there's one that sticks out and stays with you. Sometimes it offers you your deepest desires, things that you want but know you can't have on some level, and other times it just shows you the eldritch nature of its own horror. You look down at your arm as it's coated in these deep, crusty layers of barnacles. And as you're looking down, one of the barnacles reveals its little tendrils that poke out, as barnacles do. You smack your arm and ignore it. You shove it down like you always do. And that is where we will end that session. Without questioning why he's alive at all.
I mean, I was gonna get there eventually. I mean, the little Atlas brain inside of me is going fucking bananas right now.
Yeah.
Gotta put that aside.
You're Roger. Not
Roger
Atlas.
now. Don't give
I
shit
will-
about that guy Atlas.
I'll act as Atlas's surrogate, or I'll let Atlas vicariously live on.
Did you say vicariously or
I
bi-curiously?
thought you said bi-curious.
Both.
All right.
Hey,
Vicariously.
All right. Well, with that, I took up an extra 10 minutes of your time.
How dare you?
no worries.
I desperately have to pee, so
All right, sounds good.
Peace.
See you
Good
guys.
session.
All right.
Bye.
Yep, great session.
Bye.
Bye-bye.